Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And a short pickup to about the 25.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And that is incomplete.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to...
Burrow going for it on 4th. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. And he will take it on in for a Eagles drive about to get going.
As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up and negate the touchdown that was just given up.
First carry now for Chris Evans. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25.
Defensively, we always know that he is.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And he is going to have a Bengals first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3-and-out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. This goes out wide for Mixon. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
What a dimension this man brings to this defense. He had his mind set there that he was going to get in and make that tackle. He really flew to the football.
To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. They'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Higgins. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard. On 1st down, Mahomes finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. And officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling open.
He's got a man complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. That goes for a gain of 31.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. And that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
And nothing doing.
He's make it and lock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
1 for 3 thus far.
This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow. Open receiver. That's Hayden Hurst, the tight end.
And he is going to have the Bengals first down as this defense cannot come up with a play that they need. In fact, they surrender a big chunk. 17 yards there on 4th down.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 2nd down and 7.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it up
himself.
They'll give it to Mixon. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Open man is Higgins, and he's got it to begin this drive. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now here's Mahomes. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he... They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he still has yet. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Burrow.
He will find his man Chase complete.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Call that a very strong gain of 24. From the gun, a give to Mixon. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Second and goal from inside the 5. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete. Burrow looking to pass.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half, because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play?
There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try and move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon.
Taken down at the 42.
And try and chip someone at the second level.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is caught at the 20.
Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the...
Especially as we get deeper in the game.
Back to Mixon on first down. And this time they were ready for him, as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he's got it. Touchdown for their next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half. Tied after the first 2 drives of the third quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
47 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang.
From midfield now, Burrow.
And that's complete to the tight end, Devin Asiasi.
And all the way in.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
After that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
So nothing doing there, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Looking to throw again on second down. Burrow. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Chiefs are going to take
At Tennessee, Coach Major say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
An opening there on that first down.
Space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
from the gun. He'll hand this off.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes.
That's complete to Tony.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. So third down and a field goal from here would be right about 50 yards as they try to get closer. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 212 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Now here's a handoff out of the gun. Now, here's Mahomes. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
From the 5, 3rd and goal.
And he'll take this one down. Risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time. We'll see. And his kick is about to get going.
So the offense back out now, coming off its first interception of the game the last time out, trying to reestablish some momentum here, Charles. But they're trailing defensively. Maybe these guys smelling the blood in the water a little bit. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted.